That must have been extremely challenging.
Yeah, definitely. And I will say I'm not a parent yet. I'm still looking for my partner, but I definitely plan to parent differently. Of course, it's easier said than done, though. I think what helped for me is really just doing my research and exploring and seeing, wow, there are all these other people living these other ways, just to reassure myself of the data that it's a different world now. And I think also trusting that children, every single person really is naturally gifted in something. And if you're just giving them enough support, and it's the unconditional support and secure base that they need to really thrive so that they'll just naturally create and excel. I don't think anyone would just be like, oh, okay, I'm just not going to do anything at all. Of course, some direction is good though. It's so hard to parenting is so hard to striking the balance between not being too harsh and too hard and not being too soft and lenient and not providing guidance
Yeah.
either.
So how would you describe what you experienced in terms of the, I guess, excessive expectations on you to go down a certain path? What did that actually look like?
You mean in the day to day of what
Yeah.
I experienced? Yeah, I think it was just a lot of like, yeah, it's like conditional love. They would give me the cold shoulder or be very critical and say, well, quite harsh things like, you're so stupid. How could you do that? What's wrong with you? Kind of a lot of blaming and shaming whenever I made any sort of mistake. And I very quickly learned that, oh my gosh, if I want to stay in mom and dad's good graces, I had to be a certain way. And the first time I got a bad grade, it was a 78 on a math quiz when I was 12, on a pop quiz. And they just I heard such an earful about it. And thankfully, mine didn't use physical punishment. I know some people, their parents slap them or like just there's physical reinforcement as well of like being a certain way. But just because you can't see the scars from verbal berating, it doesn't mean that it's any less harmful and damaging. And
Yeah.
once your self-esteem gets to be a certain way, then it's so low that you start to trust yourself less, and then it becomes a vicious cycle. And I really fell into that darkness. And when I was choosing careers, I was like, there's no way I can make it as an artist or what I really wanted to do. So I genuinely believed that, and I just chose medicine out of default for
Yeah.
that.
It's